ऑब्वियस हो जाएगा कि अगर मैं बोलूँ कि इट्स फैंटास्टिक, ये इसलिए नहीं कि मेरी नीस है इस पिक्चर में वगैरह वगैरह।
बट अनबायस्ड जो आपको ऐसे अच्छा लगा, मतलब आप जवाब दे रहे हो वैसा।
जब हमने ये स्क्रिप्ट फाइनलाइज की थी उसी वक्त हमको बहुत अच्छी लगी, और जो इन्होंने बनाई है उसके बाद, और जो इन्होंने डायरेक्टर साहब ने इन लोगों को निचोड़ा है, ये आपको चूसे नहीं लग रहे? इन्होंने, मैं तो सेट पर भी गया था, मतलब लाइफ में कभी ना काम कर सका कि रिहर्सल भी करो, इधर भी रिहर्सल करो, उधर भी रिहर्सल करो, फिर टेक्स भी, है ना? और उसके बाद ये रिजल्ट आया है।
Anyway, Kavita, big round of applause for that. Actually, you stuck to your guns, sir. लेकिन ये जो आप जो बता रहे थे मुझे, ये इसका कोई और रीजन भी था ये फिल्म करने के लिए, और ये फिल्म जो कर ली आपने, इतना जो बढ़िया भी चला है, आई एम लविंग द फैक्ट दैट इट्स कम आउट लाइक यू थॉट इट वुड। लेकिन दो हिस्से हैं, पहले जो इनकी क्लास लगी थी, और बाकी जो आपके लिए भी एक अलग क्लास है, बिकॉज दुनिया आपको जानती है एज द डायरेक्टर ऑफ जमतारा, यू नो वी हैव लव्ड दैट। डर भी बहुत लगा था आपसे मिलके कि यार ये रियलिटी में होता है, लेकिन ये जो है ये भी बड़ा रियल स्टोरी है, तो इसकी कहानी कैसे आई आपके साथ?
ऑलरेडी जो कहानी मुझे ऑफर की गई थी, द हार्ट वाज इन द राइट प्लेस, तो ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छी स्टोरी थी। मेरा करने का ऑनेस्टली इट वाज वेरी पर्सनल। कुछ हुआ था बहुत सालों पहले मेरे साथ, एंड व्हेन आई हर्ड द स्टोरी एंड इट कनेक्टेड विद मी वेरी ऑन पर्सनल लेवल, सो माय रीजन वाज मच मोर पर्सनल। एंड ये स्पेस बहुत ही कमाल का है, न्यू कमर स्पेस, एंड इस जॉनरा में और इस एज ग्रुप में ज़्यादा बनती नहीं है इंडिया, बहुत ही अमेजिंग है। एंड वैसे है कि इफ आई एम सेटिस्फाइड विद वन टेक, दे नीड टू गिव मी 5 more takes with 5 more variations. There is no baggage. Like in Jamtara, it was fantastic.
Like what I said.
But he looks very sweet, Alizeh. He looks very sweet. He's always, whenever I met him, he's always been so, welcoming. That's the word I would use with him. Salman sir ने दूसरी story बताई अभी. So which part were you dealing more with? The welcoming part, या the strict taskmaster part?
It's the sir that I knew in the office, and when we were doing workshops, of course, that sir was very friendly, very different. But yes, when we did go on set, there was a very clear line between being friendly and being professional, and we had to. The sir till today doesn't call us our real names. Yeah, he till today calls us Niyati, Chavi, Akash, and Pratik. He still calls us that, and I think in a way we'll always be the actors for him and not the people that we were. So it was good, and for a new actor to do so many takes, you actually feel very happy and settled, because you feel like, okay, somewhere in the 13-14 takes you would have got at least one. So you feel really happy about that. So.
But the one take that you saw today, you know, it's all right now with social media and Instagram and all that, you see so much of yourself and others also. But यहाँ पे बैठ के when you see it, your first reaction.
It's very difficult to, I think any actor would say it's very difficult to watch yourself on the screen. When I see it, I'm mostly, I mean, it's difficult for me to look at myself, so I'm looking at the background, and what's happening in the back, what the other actors are doing, because it's difficult to look at yourself, I think. So, and it's hard to make an opinion about your own work and yourself. I like to get that from what other people's reaction is and what they've said.
You'll get it now.
Yeah.
Just get it right now.
Yeah, or you can ask someone else for this.
We will. Prassana, what about you? Watching yourself on screen, I think it's always the biggest high. And of course, जब ये actually release हो जाएगी, जब लोग ticketed आएंगे, that's another dream also that we fulfill. So just love that.
See, सबसे पहले तो ये मेरा बहुत बड़ा ड्रीम था खुद को बिग स्क्रीन पे देखना. I was telling Alizeh कि कब बिग स्क्रीन में लग रहा है, अगर पहले से ही स्टार्ट हो गया तो मुझे बता दो, because I want to watch it. And I was sitting there, I literally got goosebumps. To be very honest. And like Alizeh said that she was not looking at herself, but मैं खुद ही को देख रही थी पूरे टाइम. I was like, oh my god, that's me. और
Were you happy or no?
I am very happy.
Super,
Oh
super.
my god, this is crazy, and I'm loving it.
I love it. Were you happy or no?
Of course. First of all, very good evening to each one of you present here. Thank you so much for joining us. And जैसे प्रसन्ना ने बोला, ये सच में सपना ही है. मतलब छोटे होते सोचते थे कि चलो हम भी कभी एक्टिंग करेंगे. I mean, thank you. I'm very grateful right now to be present here with each one of you, sir. Thank you so much. और सच में बहुत ही मजा आ रहा है देख के.
टीजर के बाद क्या रिएक्शन आया था? मम्मी पापा का, घर वालों का क्या रिएक्शन आया था जब पहली बार देखा?
उनका कुछ भी हो, कुछ भी है, शक्ल आ जाए बस मजा आ जाता है. आज तो पता नहीं क्या ही होता है.
Same with you as well, because सबसे पहले जो illicit reaction आता है तुम्हारा जो the naughty fellow, so that beautifully pronounced character there. So are you also as excited as them, or are you in the Alizeh mode?
I was telling them as well. I find it very weird to watch myself on screen, especially when it's this big. It's the weirdest thing. But even today, when we were walking into the theater, seeing our posters everywhere and stuff, it's a surreal moment for all of us. I think it was really surreal.
Tomorrow when you see Akbar, it'll be even more surreal. Reading what मैंने क्या बोला है. Salman sir, do you get goosebumps ever now when you watch yourself on screen? How do you watch yourself on screen now? Are you judging yourself at all, or what do you see?
Good answer.
We want to know this. I always want to know this.
Silence is good.
Still haven't gotten used to it.
Really? So the excitement is still there, or?
I just think they don't do justice to me.
Right. So the excitement.
I still get that you're better looking in person. Not true.
But I think that part is good.
Lot of effort that goes in. The director, the producer, the location, makeup artist, a lot goes in. But director साहब से पूछो कि कितने महीने इन्होंने कास्टिंग में लगाए?
जवाब अभी दे दो.
कास्टिंग में ज्यादा. हमको तो ऐसा लगा था कि अलीज़े को ही शायद निकाल दे पिक्चर में से.
बहुत जरूरी है कास्टिंग पार्ट सर, लेकिन एक्चुअली 90% ऑफ बैटल इज वन देयर. उसके बाद फिर आपका इजी हो जाता है. बट एक्चुअली अब ये सलमान सर ने सवाल किया कितने महीने लगाए आपने कास्टिंग में?
Actually, for Alizeh, still I call Niyati, so she had done a long workshop in Delhi with M.K. Raya sir. So we wanted to surround her with great actors so that his performance अच्छी होगी. We were very lucky to have Mukesh sir who did the casting for us, and very patiently he did so. And then we had a long workshop. So idea was to always surround her with great actors, so we were as good as your co-actor.
So what we felt is that the supporting cast, everyone around us, fantastic. Now we need to see for Alizeh's role. Heart attack देने वाला था अभी.
Well, Alizeh, this is also a brave choice for a film. When you want to come out and make your debut. पुराने ज़माने में तो यही होता था ना कि हवा चलनी चाहिए, हेलीकॉप्टर होना चाहिए, वाइट साड़ी के साथ आप भाग रहे हो. This is gritty, this is real, this will connect with a large part of the Gen Z which actually comes and watches the films, and this director is also a testament to that. But as an actress, you've grown up in a family that has seen that. So were you in two minds when you were?
No, not at all. Actually, in a business that is changing every single day, in order to make an impact, you need to do something unexpected, and that's exactly why I chose this film. It was a very, I don't want to say calculated, but it was a very conscious decision to do a film like this, because it was different. The script is different, it's unique, and art should challenge the way people think, and that's exactly what this film does. So it was like without a doubt that the content would be the most important thing.
I think well done with the workshops. It's really visible there. I'm actually going to take some of these.
टेस्ट ड्राइव किया था कल नाइट 11:30 को. तो watching that trailer, my trailer, which I have watched 1 lakh times, still I got the goosebumps. As it's very exciting time for newcomers, and I think fantastic time. I think अगर फिल्म पसंद आएगी लोगों को, लोग देखेंगे.
Actually, word of mouth है, ट्रेलर भी अच्छा है, और इस टाइप की फिल्में नहीं बन रही, और इस ऑडियंस के लिए फिल्में नहीं बन रही. एक जो कॉमनर्स है, कॉमन मैन है, वो सबको I think they should go and see this film, especially people who are still studying. They must go and see this film.
Yes, please.
Hi, my question is to the 4 actors, beginning with you, Alizeh here. Hi, I'm Vijayalakshmi for everyone. My question, beginning with Alizeh, is so much of teen dramas or anything that's related to student life is based on bonding. So, if I can ask all 4 of you, what was your process of breaking the ice, or how did you all establish that equation that translated to this kind of bonding on screen?
I think my favorite part about the movie was my co-stars. We just get along till today so well. We're such good friends. We got along really quickly. We also had a lot of workshops together. But even we didn't need to just be friendly in the workshop. We became great friends. We became so familiar with characters that a lot of the times on set we would just have fun and do a lot of improvising and all of that. And it's very rare to be in a group of actors that is not competitive, that is so like Prassana would sit at the monitor for me, you know, and tell me if the scene was going well or not. And it was really the best part about the movie for me. And
ये भी आपका काम कर रही थी.
I really wouldn't have been able to do this without them. So.
And Zeyn, actually, particularly, I think you would like to add to this because you made your debut with Class also, and that was also a student drama. And from what I can see from the trailer, you're pretty much in the same character, more or less. So, how much of a difference did you find between performing the same character on OTT versus film?
So Class was a long drawn out process. It took us 2 years to film it. It was also my first time ever on screen. I'd never done a commercial, nothing before that. So I made a lot of mistakes. I learned a lot on Class. So one of the most important things I learned, which is going back to your first statement, was that the bond between the actors is so freaking important, because once you master that, it doesn't feel like work anymore, right? We just had a laugh, I think, for 3 months. Even in the stressful times we were together. When it comes to the character, one of the most amazing things about working with Sumendra sir is that he gives you complete freedom to do whatever you want, and he kind of tweaks your performances. So it is a similar character, yes, it's the spoiled rich